getting no motherfucking treat. Get the fuck out of here. No! No! You went away! No! I don't even know. So, I don't really know why I am doing it or why I'm explaining it, but I'm breaking them up into pieces. If that is, like, it's a whole long thing. I want it to be raw and keep it raw. I want to present it as raw. I want to document it as raw. But, like, it does not matter. I believe. So it's Thursday, March 19th. Oh, God. It's Thursday, March 19th. At 2:41 p.m. That's become actually that hasn't become important, I feel like, lately, or it's gained a new importance, for me at least. And I think that this is something that we really need to start off with. But first I want to say that this is different for me. But everything is kind of different right now. This just kind of makes the most sense to me right now. I've had a very intense experience within like the last hour. I have to stop like getting sucked into that screen like that. That's become a habit since I've sat here with this setup. And I've had the same thing. I have everything. I have my Facebook open with my messages down, so it's 1, 2. I mean, it's just a whole string of them. I've got the bell with the red mark. I've got notification bar pulled up. I've got YouTube over there. I've got all sorts of shit going on. Jazzy, her first status this entire time, every time I read it, is something about the world ending, and that's the point that I'm getting at. I should start off by saying, I should explain that for me this experience started at, I really can like feel I can feel things going on in my brain. When I really dig through this, because I'm digging this feels like the most healthy, normal perspective and perception and everything that I've had since Monday, to be honest. I just had a very intense experience talking myself through it for the first time. I mean, really talking myself through it for the first time. I took a shower, which was for the first time probably since before Monday. Ironically, that we're in a health crisis, but I got quarantined, and not because I had symptoms or not because I got tested or anything. I work at a bar, and the governor of my state shut it down at relatively early in the day, and then we obviously we stayed for a while, and we interacted with each other and stuff, and we stalled on leaving. I feel like, at least I did, because I even told them, I said, when I leave, it like becomes real, you know what I mean? And it's obviously everyone can relate to how bizarre it is, but hopefully you can also relate to this newfound confusion of what relating to anything is. So I took a shower. I just kind of spontaneously had this bubble burst of just a pretty clear and concise plan. I've been having a really rough time with this, and here I am looking back at that screen again. I have had a really just bizarre experience, just like everyone has, and it has me questioning a lot of things, and it has me feeling. I felt a lot of ways. I should say again, when I got quarantined on Monday afternoon, my living situation, my perception, the place that I came to, what became my reality, what has been my reality since Monday, has been just me by myself. Me, myself, social media, and the media, and just the fucking tidal wave. You guys know what I'm talking about, man. I mean, it's just been, and I'm very curious to go back and to see what all I said and what all I went through, because it really is a blur to me now, at the beginning of recording this. But not only did I feel something leave me, I felt it leave my skin, I felt it leave my body, I felt I birthed something, or I shedded something, or I got taken back to the reality I came from almost, or I woke up, or what the fuck ever just happened, dude. I mean, whatever is happening, I should say. It's weird that I am referring to it in past tense, but I'm okay with that. I'm comfortable with that. I'm okay with and I think that might have been what led me here. My situation, my physical reality, my perception of the thing that's going on that is apparently like I don't. That's really the point that I'm trying to make. Actually, is that I don't know how to articulate the point, and I wanna be honest. It's very important that I be raw here, and if I'm not having a problem with that, I'm confused by this, whatever that experience was, and that is not dead. Whatever that experience was that I just had with that is absolutely dead, and that is absolutely dead actually. And I'm not getting my charger either because I'm not breaking that flow that I was just talking about. And flow is a good word because I am ugh. Right. I promise you that was 100% mucus because I have a dry throat because I'm on Adderall and I'm dehydrated and I just smoked a cigarette and I just went from disgusting to like clean to having a really intense experience and whatever. I smoked a cigarette, smoked a bowl, ran outside in the rain. I do want to kind of highlight a weird experience that I had. My dog, a fucking dog, gave me the first sense of normalcy that I've had in a while, and it was refreshing. But it's curious, man. It's curious now to think about anything like this because it just all feels so different. But I do appreciate the fact that Charlemagne, this little brat dog, this little blonde brat dog, came up to me and he does this stomp thing when he wants to go outside, and I hate taking him outside. I took him outside. We had kind of forced himself outside. He wasn't gonna leave me alone. He was being very independent and very alive himself, and he sure was himself too. He fucking went missing. I had to go downstairs, get my sweater on, go downstairs, get my shoes on. I ran back and forth and all around, and then he came back, and it was just very predictable behavior, very routine behavior, not only for him but for I. And it just it's just kind of weird. I've been locked in the basement by myself since Monday with this mind fuck that I finally feel like I've escaped from with whatever I just shedded out of my body. I want to find a way to describe that experience, and I do I want to highlight this quote that I'm gonna put I'm attempting to write a physical copy for myself of I'm trying to actually I might whatever, who knows. There's a quote by someone that says vaguely I want to be more I want to be more careful with that almost. I don't know why, but it's just kind of something to do right now. I haven't got to have this I don't know how I'm going to combine all of this together, but I think continuing to flow is good, and I think that allowing myself, the fuck was that noise? I have this, for a moment I was questioning it's nice to do this raw, and it's nice to not try to do too much with it. I kind of want to follow my thoughts, but I do want to present it in a little bit of a different way. Whatever. No, I want. This is the point. The point is to be raw, and to be live almost, as from your perspective. I mean, for it to just be like a stream that we all obviously have a new way, or we all have we okay. Okay, so the first thing that I want to write on this paper, as opposed to the date, which is where I originally started, I have kept it live though, with like some splits, so it shouldn't be that hard to tell the time. My laptop is dead, and I'm okay with that. It's 3:02. It's Thursday, March 19th at 3:02 p.m. and I have been having a hard time. I'm bouncing all over the place, and I don't know. I'm just naturally ADHD, and I really just do have like this fucking, like, oh my god, just this weight off of me almost. This quote that I think is relevant to everyone is the only difference between a breakdown and a breakthrough is the end result. That is paraphrasing, I believe, and I'm not exactly sure who the author of that quote is, to be honest. But I'm going to combine or I'm going to attach, I should say, a Google Docs or a link of some sort with a more presentable, clean copy of the things that I really want to highlight for myself as I go through this experience, and as I go through this this shift of some sort. This shift of some sort. It's interesting how I got here, because I have had a really I went through a dark phase of it. I got them this I've obviously been watching this grow. This has been aware of me, or I've been aware of this concept or this reality or whatever it is, you know. I've been aware of it. It's existed for a while, or at least it feels like it's existed for a while. I mean, I feel like it's fucking been dragging on for years. I got sucked into it, okay? So, okay. Fuck. Okay, so the only difference between a breakdown and a breakthrough is the end result. I think that I wish that I knew who the author of that quote was off the top of my head, but that definitely is something to highlight. So, The only difference between a breakdown and a breakthrough is the end result. And this is what I'm going to do. This is what I have, this idea just kind of, you know, I've been, it just makes sense, it just feels right, and it feels like, I feel like I have been prepared for this, or I've just taken back control or something. I just fought a demon off. I fought a demon off. I fought something out. What I very confused because I swear I hear like talking, and I know I'm not like tripping. I swear I hear the office. Well, like, where did you go? Okay, so, it's Thursday, March 19th, 2020. That's 3:09 p.m. where I am at. And this is obviously a Charlemagne. We talked about this. Charlemagne, stop. You will go in the cage or something, bro. I appreciate. Okay, I appreciate, and I'm so confused. Charlemagne, stop it. Charlemagne, stop! So I want to first start off by stating it's Thursday, March 29th, for the record, 3:10 p.m. where I'm at. That's important for a few different reasons. One of them I'll go into depth here in a moment, but the most important reason to be so specific about that is, one, because whatever is going on is it won't end, dude. I mean, it's literally, at least this is the experience that I've had for it. It is all consuming, and it is relentless, and it just seems to just. This is a dark energy of some sort. This experience that we're having, And I wanna, this dog, bro. I appreciate this dog because he has reminded me, he's continuously reminded me within the last hour or so, that, you see, like, I let him not be in there. I didn't want him to be in there, he doesn't like to be in there, but then he just lays in the window and barks and barks and barks. So I have to put him in there, but then when he's back there, he just scratches on the wall. Or I mean on the door, just not outside, just arr, arr. Arr. He's a brat. He's a brat. But comforted by him, and I want to throw a quick disclaimer in, and I'll cut it out. But I'm losing. I like the idea. I'm not breaking up anything as far as stream goes, but I am repeating it a lot because I'm slicing, which I don't know. That just doesn't make a lot of sense. It'll make it easier for whatever. It's stupid. But I just wanted to. I will. Charlemagne! Stop! Stop it! God! That is normal, but I just don't have time for that right now. God, okay. So we'll just do it like right here. It is Thursday, March 19th at 3:14 p.m. Where I'm at, and I want to be really precise about that for a couple of reasons. Because, for one, it really, this experience that we're experiencing is really minute by minute, and minute by, I mean, it's just relentless, and it is and it is all consuming. At least it has been for me. I've been both a victim of I mean, you guys get it. You can't get away from it. You can't not be in it. Like, I mean, you guys understand where I'm going with that. However, this is obviously something that is a dark energy, is a dark and scary energy, and an energy that we don't understand. I want to give myself the credit, or really I want you to give me the credit. I guess it really doesn't. I don't know. It doesn't matter. Those are separate things, but they're not, though. I guess. I've had a hard time comprehending this, wrapping my head around this. It really is a dark energy, a dark, all-consuming energy that has it itself is the virus, and I kind of want to. I don't want to be irresponsible and to downplay the fact that there is the coronavirus. But I hope that you understand what I mean when I say that I'm realizing that the coronavirus it's obviously something else as well, or it is a virus that has hijacked everything. Apparently, I mean, that's what it wants us to think, and I want to emphasize that what I'm about to say, I've played into as well, and I've played into all of this as well. I mean, this is my reality. This is my reality that has been, that has, existed with this, experienced with this, whatever, created it or been attacked by it or whatever. And I'm doing this just because honestly it's the only thing that really makes sense to me right now, for a lot of different reasons. But obviously a lot of fucking things are changing, and a lot of things are just everything's different. Everything is different, and everything is going to be different, and I feel different, and I perceive things differently, and I'm confused about a lot of it, and I don't understand a lot of it, and I'm scared of a lot of it, and I have been quarantined since Monday. Like I said, it's Thursday, March 19th right now, and I was attacked by this virus. Metaphorically, I want to be very clear. This virus came into my life metaphorically, and took over on Monday. Although it was present, it was coming. I knew that it was coming, and I didn't know that it was coming at the exact same time. I'm sure I don't have to try too hard to get you to know where I'm, understand where I'm going there with that. But it didn't become. It existed to me, but it did not become real to me until it became real to me. And I'm still speaking metaphorically, but also quite literally as well. And this is obvious. This is something that has just, we don't understand. I don't understand. I'm talking to a video camera right now, but I'm talking to you, but you, I don't know what I'm doing, and I don't know why this is what feels right, and but it does feel right. And I want to be clear when I say that I have gone through a lot of different emotions and a lot of different perceptions of this reality almost, and I've had a lot of weird sensations, and I feel very out of control. I have fallen into the pit of this in my own way, and as far as it allowing to consume me almost, but I was also like attacked by it as well. And again, I want to be very clear that I don't even want to say coronavirus, because it is much bigger than that. I want to be very, very careful, but I don't want to separate the metaphorical it from the medical coronavirus. Now, with that being said, very confused. I feel, it feels surreal. I feel disassociated quite a bit. I feel out of control, which makes me scared, which makes me angry. And the invisible enemy is what Donald Trump called it. And there's a lot going on here. There's a lot going on here, and it's not something that any of us can ignore, and it's not something apparently that any of us have control over. I mean, as far as it is the invisible enemy, and it's a dark energy, and I will, you see, I want to be raw, and I want to be real, but I just have to pull this in my head, and I feel like I'm just going in circles almost. But I have had a really, really tough time with this. I've had a really, really tough time with this, just as everybody else has. It is its own thing to me. It has made me question me and things. And I feel like I just fought a dark energy out, away, or at least, fucking backed him into a corner. I'm fucked up with him real quick. I had a physical sensation. I had that physical sensation, and again, I'm backtracking and all of this stuff. But it's gonna. You have to go through the shit more than fucking once. You know what I mean? This is all good. This is all good footage. It's all good to have. It's all good to be doing. And it's all good to be hey, this is obviously something different, something different for me, something different for you, and I just kind of want to point out the fact that you is a video camera in front of me, but it's also you, and it's also all of you, and it's also I just want to kind of dip your toes in, let's kind of just let that create the tone for this, okay? Something important that I want to say. I want to go through I want to go through a quick introduction, almost a quick update, if you will, a quick addition. I don't know what this is. This is the only thing that feels effective to me, actually. I've been sitting in here having an interaction with this camera. For some reason, this has been the only outlet, the only the only positive outlet, and it's a very bizarre experience. And as I begin to realize these things, and as I begin to dissect them, and as I begin to wow. It's weird. It's fucking weird, man. It's weird that I'm doing this. It's weird that I've been saying I've been doing. Hey. So it is Thursday, March 19th at 3:40 p.m. Where I'm at, and obviously this is a little bit different, and obviously it's a little bit thrown together, but it is a polished version. This is a polished version of Raw. I have definitely gone through my own experience with everything that's happening. I've gone through multiple experiences, obviously up and down and all around, and just I became